Do you have any idea what the largest living creature on Earth is? You might be thinking whales, elephants, or maybe even some gigantic animal from the past, like a T-Rex. But what if I told you that the biggest living being in the world isn't a sea creature or a dinosaur, but something that lives hidden underground? And even more surprising, it spans several miles, larger than many small towns. In today's video, you're going to meet the largest living organism on Earth. And I promise, you've never heard about it quite like this. What it is, how it was discovered, why it's so mind-blowing, and what it teaches us about the natural world. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that red subscribe button below. And of course, smash that like button. It really helps the channel and costs you nothing. Alright, let's get into the video. It all started in 1996, when a team of scientists decided to investigate a mysterious mass tree die-off in the Malheur National Forest in Oregon. At first, they thought it might be a common disease or some kind of environmental issue. But what they found was something no one expected. The cause of the tree deaths turned out to be a living organism, not an animal, but a fungus, a specific type called Armillaria ostoi, better known as the honey fungus. Sounds kind of cute, right? But behind that sweet name lies one of the most impressive and destructive life forms in nature. Armillaria ostoi is what scientists call a parasitic fungus. It feeds on living plant matter, meaning it attacks tree roots, weakens their natural defenses, and eventually kills them. It's a slow process, but a very effective one. And the scariest part? It does all of this silently, hidden underground. The mushrooms you see above ground are just the tip of the iceberg. The real organism is below the surface, a massive underground network of mycelium, which you can think of as fungal roots. This network stretches across roughly 9 square kilometers. Can you imagine that? That's more than twice the size of Central Park in New York. And it gets even crazier. Scientists estimate that this specific fungus has been growing there for over 8,000 years. That's right, it's been alive since before the Egyptian pyramids were built. Over the centuries, it has spread slowly, connecting to tree roots and expanding almost invisibly. And its weight? Just as mind-blowing. Scientists believe it weighs around 35,000 tons. For comparison, that's the equivalent of more than 70 fully loaded Boeing 747 airplanes. And yes, there are other examples. In 1992, in Washington state, another massive colony of the same fungus species was discovered. These fungi are true underground conquerors and pose a real threat to entire forests. In affected areas, young trees struggle to grow, and the ecosystem can become seriously unbalanced. So with all this talk about fungi, you might be wondering, if the largest living thing on the planet is a fungus, what's the largest animal? That title goes to the blue whale, the largest animal to ever exist. Yes, even bigger than the biggest dinosaurs. A blue whale can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh as much as 330,000 pounds. Its tongue alone can weigh as much as an adult elephant. And the heart? About the size of a small car. But if we're talking length, there's another record holder. The Lineus longissimus, a type of ribbon worm found off the UK coast, can stretch up to 180 feet. It's thin and fragile, but it holds the title of the longest animal on Earth. Then there's the siphonophore, a marine creature that looks like one organism, but is actually a colony of specialized individuals that function together. Some siphonophores have been measured at over 160 feet in length. And of course, we can't forget the giants of the past, dinosaurs. The Patagodoton maiorum, discovered in Argentina's Patagonia region, is considered one of the largest ever identified. It could reach up to 121 feet long and weigh up to 152,000 pounds. Can you imagine seeing one of those walking around? But some say the biggest of all might have been Amphicoelias, a dinosaur of which we have very limited fossils. Based on estimates, it could have grown up to 190 feet long, a true prehistoric colossus. Pretty incredible, right? The world is full of surprising record breakers, and they're not always where you'd expect. Sometimes the greatest wonder of nature is right beneath our feet, silent, invisible, but ruling everything around it. So, Had you ever heard of this giant fungus before? Did you imagine the largest living thing on Earth could be something so hidden yet so powerful? If you learned something new today and enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel grow and keeps me motivated to bring you more content like this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do it. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. There's another awesome video waiting for you right here on the screen. Just click to watch. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching.